Now, I love red and orange and green vegetables.
Good morning. I'm Rose from Grandma Rose's Open Pantry. Today we're going to do a very something that Roy and I love. It's roasted vegetables, and I do it with chicken. I do it with pork chops, pork loin, but today I'm using smoked sausage. And these smoked sausage, they're I think they still got a little juice in them. They're Eckrich. They only have one. Can you get it?
Mm-hmm.
They only have 1 gram of sugar in them. So that's what I'm using today. And Roy went out and got me some little green onions out of the garden. We're going to have a zucchini, carrots, red pepper, onions, broccoli, and cauliflower. And we're going to roast these in the oven with my smoked sausage. So I've got, I'm just going to leave my little carrots whole because they will cook in the same amount of time that all this other does. And I've got my onions cut in chunks, kind of like this. And I have taken a large onion. I'm not going to use the whole thing. This is about a fourth of one, and this is so it's about a half. But I'm cutting that. You can see I'm cutting them in thick slices like that. Okay. So that's about a half of a large onion right there. I have to be careful because when I'm doing this, I'm putting it in my sheet pan back here. And if I don't watch it, I do 3 times as much as I need to for me and Roy. So I have to really be careful. But it's hard to put so many veggies in a dish and just make it for 2 people. You can, but usually I have people coming in anyway, and in and out, and they eat. So, all right.
I've never known us to throw any away.
We've never thrown anything away. And I just cut my little onion, and I'm just going to put it on this plate, my little green onion. Okay. Now, I've already got some of my broccoli cut up, but I saved some, and it's turned a little yellow, but that's all right. Uh, if your broccoli gets wilted in the refrigerator, soak it in ice water or cold water for like 30 minutes, and it'll liven it back up. But this is a little yellow, but it's all right. I don't know why it turned that way. It's not that old. So I'm just cutting, I'm just making it in pieces like this. And I'm going to cut that big part of the stem off. And then I'm just going to break it up. I think I'm doing too much again. But it shrinks in the oven, so.
Well, you can save any and make a salad.
Oh, I make salad. I can make a stew that goes to Roy's rabbits. All right, now the cauliflower, I'm going to do the same way. I'm just going to put it in bite-sized pieces.
You were doing pretty good till you got the cauliflower and broccoli.
As far as keeping it. No, I'm not going to do the whole head because I can make cauliflower rice out of this cauliflower. So, but I'm trying not to overdo, but I usually do. But that's all right. One of my great grands who is soon be 13 and promise is my grand. She'll be 13. She is 13. They're gonna be here tomorrow. And they love food like this. They love eating healthy, so it will not go to waste, I can assure you.
You just need therapy on cutting back on your vegetables.
I guess so. I guess I do. All right. I'm going to leave that, and I'll put that in a salad or something. All right. Let me put all that in the trash can. I usually use my little Pampered Chef flat cutting boards, but sometimes I always use it with meat because I can put it in the dishwasher. I can put it with Clorox water, bleach water, and wash it. But a lot of times I like to use my my wood one for veggies. All right. Now this is a zucchini right here. And I'm going to do your rabbits will like that too, won't they? All right. I'm not going to peel the whole thing. I'm just going to do it like this. It'll make it pretty. Now, if you want to peel yours, peel the whole thing. Roy's rabbits will love that. Now, I'm going to cut it in half, like that. And then I'm going to slice it again down the middle. So it's in 4 pieces. And then I want it about the size of this. My broccoli and cauliflower. So I'm just cutting it in chunks. Just like that. You see? Just like that. All right, I'm going to put it on my broccoli and cauliflower. All right. I forgot to get out a bowl, but that's okay. I'll get it. I want that one cut again. Okay. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I love to watch people cooks prep. And so, because I like to watch them, I feel like y'all might too. Roy's going to save these seeds and he's going to plant them for me. That's what we do a lot of times with peppers and things like that, that we get tomatoes, whatever, that we get from the grocery store. We save the seeds and then we plant them in the garden.
If you don't know that, you can take a slice of tomato and just bury it and you'll have seed sprout, or you can take that pepper and cut it in 3 or 4 pieces and just bury the whole thing. You'll have all the little plants. They'll come up right from there. You don't have to dry it out.
Yeah, anything. I mean, it's just really, it's a good way to save on your seeds. Yep. All right. Now, I'm going to cut this in chunks, just like that. Cut that little piece out. Because you don't want to cut it so small that they just shrivel up to nothing in your oven. Now, I've got my oven on 400. It's preheated behind me. It went off just a minute ago. All right. I could put 2 peppers, but I'm trying to. I better not. Because this is going to be a pan full already. All right. Now, my sausage, I'm just going to cut in pieces like that.
1-inch chunks.
You can cut it smaller if you want to. That's just up to you. And I'm kind of cutting it on the slant just so it'll be pretty. Okay. Now, this sausage has 1 gram of added sugar. That's all it's got in it. So, if you're watching your sugar, watching your carbs.
That would be per serving, wouldn't it?
Per serving. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
but I think everybody knows that.
Yeah, I don't know how much a serving is, but all right.
It's in the negligible category anyway.
Yeah, I need to get a bowl. Hold on. Okay. Now, in this bowl, let me move some of this stuff around. I'm going to put my seasonings. All right. I've got some olive oil back here, and I'm going to put about, well, I'll measure it for y'all. This is 1/4 of a cup. I'm going to put about, that's 1/8 of a cup right there. Now, I may have to add a little bit more. All right, this is 1 teaspoon. I'm going to put 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. I'm going to put a whole teaspoon of salt. And this is garlic powder. I'm going to put a whole teaspoon of garlic powder. And then this is oregano. Now, you can leave this. I mean, this is Italian seasoning. Pepper always does that to me. This is Italian seasoning, and I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of that. You leave it out if you don't want it in there. You can add minced garlic. You can add fresh garlic cloves. Just
Any kind of herb you wanted to, couldn't you?
ever what kind of seasoning.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to put my veggies in here. Y'all, this is going to be a bowl, a pan full. Okay. All right.
You could cut up a little pepperoni if you wanted to into this, but that's not what she's doing today.
No, I'm doing sausage.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to have to do a little bit more because, let me try this. Let me see if I can get it all in here. Because
The bowl groweth, Rose.
I know, but I want all these veggies coated with that oil and those seasonings. And this is the best way to do it, right here. Put it in a bowl and just stir it around. Because you want all your seasonings. You want all your seasoning over your veggies. Okay, that looks good to me. All right. Now, I'm going to move some of this out of the way. Pull this up here. Wash my hands. Get that oil off of them. And I have bleach water. If y'all have been watching my channel very long, you know I keep a sink of bleach water all the time. Okay. Now, get my pan, and I'm going to put a little bit more olive oil just on the bottom here, maybe 2 tablespoons. And I'm going to smear it around because I don't want any of my veggies sticking. All right. Now, this is a pan full, y'all. But it is going to be, oh, so good. Now, if I was doing chicken, see, all my veggies are coated really well in that seasoning. If I was doing chicken, what I would do is I would lay my chicken, I would do chicken thighs, bone in, skin on. I would season my chicken thighs and I would lay them on top of this. So some of that juice could go down in over my veggies.
Sounds good to
and
me.
I would do the same thing with pork loin. If I was making pork loin like in chops, I would season them, lay them over this, and I may do that for y'all one day. All right. I'm just going to put my smoked sausage. Now you can use turkey, you can use beef. This is what I had in the freezer. It's just plain. But if you want turkey or you want beef, you can buy that in the grocery store. All right, y'all look at that. Isn't that?
Low carb, low.
Wow, look at that.
None of that added sugar stuff.
No added sugar, no anything. But remember,
Gluten-free.
Gluten-free. No added sugars except what's in the
Sausage.
that one carb that's in the sausage. No gluten, no very low carb. All right, I'm gonna wash my hands again, get this grease off because I gotta open my oven, and I'm gonna put this in, and it's on 400. I'm gonna cook it about 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna stir it. We may have to cook it 40-45 minutes. We'll see.
What temperature?
At 400.
Okay.
But until all my veggies are done. So let me wash my hands. Then I'll put this in the oven, and we'll be back with you in just a little bit.
All right, I'm ready, Grandmama.
All right, y'all. Woo! Good gracious.
I want you to look at that.
Y'all look at my glasses. They fogged up. I can't see.
I
can't see how pretty this is. Goodness.
She can't see when she's not fogged up a lot of times.
Oh my goodness, y'all. Woo.
Hey, that's pretty.
Wow. I got to show this to
Oh,
y'all close up. Look at this. Look how
wow.
vibrant those colors are. The broccoli kept its green. The peppers, they're red or orange. The carrots, oh my goodness. Now you talk about a beautiful dish on a tray.
That's an oven stir fry. It's just roasted instead of stirred. That's beautiful. One meal. Don't need anything else.
Okay,
Whole meal.
I'm going to put it
Oh my.
on my platter here. The sausage got roasted. It turned a little brown. Oh my goodness. Y'all, can't wait to taste of this one. I've already cheated. I tasted of the zucchini and it cooked 40 minutes. I think I could have took it out after 35 minutes, but I wanted my sausage to get brown and I wanted my zucchini to get a little bit browner. So, oh my goodness. Y'all, this.
You roll that sausage
I
out on
know,
the floor.
don't you? Roxy would get it, wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
she? All right. I could have got a bigger platter. 40 minutes is perfect on 400. Now, you don't want to cook it any lower than 400 because your vegetables will steam. You don't want them to steam. See, there's no juice in this tray, in this pan. You don't want them to steam. You want them to roast. And if you cook it on a lower temperature, it's going to steam them. The juices are going to come out, and the dish is not going to turn out like you want it to. So, okay. All right. Now,
Low carb.
let me show you.
No sugar.
You talk about, look at that.
Gluten free.
Now, you talk about a meal. This is a meal in one right here.
That's right.
Wow.
Meal in a pan. A roaster.
Wow. Okay. Look at that. Oh, that sausage got brown and wow. I'm fixing it, y'all, because I'm about to take a picture. So, and I want it to be pretty in my thumbnail.
Here we are again, trying to eat something.
Y'all, we eat so good.
It's just hard to be married to her. It's just
we
hard.
Eat so good and healthy. I'm telling you.
There's always something I'm having to eat sample for.
Now, there are other things, other veggies you can put in here. This is what I had in my fridge. But you can put asparagus, you can put sweet potatoes, you can put regular potatoes, you can put
kale,
green beans. I wouldn't put a leafy vegetable in here.
But
yeah,
because I like kale.
I'm gonna cut that. But anyway, we're about to taste this for y'all. All right, honey, dig in. Wow. The carrots, now it cooked 40 minutes. Carrots are a little al dente, but delicious.
Oh my.
The seasoning is wonderful. And when you get all of the sweetness from these vegetables, those juices coming out, and they blend together, oh my God. It tastes like you've got sugar over it. But we don't. And I like to taste of each individual vegetable by itself. The zucchini, perfect. The seasoning is perfect. So I'm going to have the recipe in the description box. And if you do it just exactly like I give it to you in the description box, yours is going to turn out.
Love this.
Yours is going to turn out perfectly like this did. The seasoning is perfect. The Italian seasoning is just a hint. It's not, you can't hardly tell it's there, but you know it's something different, and it's the Italian seasoning. So, food feeds the family, family feeds the heart, God feeds the soul.
And if you keep talking, I'm going to be through with lunch.
Put deliciousness back in your roasted vegetables. So, see y'all next time.
Do a good deed for somebody today.